Have you ever wondered why babies think you disappeared during peekaboo? Why kids believe their toys are alive? Or why teenagers suddenly start questioning everything about life? Psychologist Jean Piaget had the answer. He explained that children's thinking evolves through 4 stages of cognitive development, from the sensoromotor stage in infancy to the formal operational stage in adolescence. Let's break them down. Stage 1. Sensoromotor stage. Birth, 2 years. In the sensoromotor stage, babies learn through their 5 senses: touching, tasting, seeing, hearing, and smelling. At first, everything is reflexive, but gradually, behaviors become intentional. The big milestone here is object permanence, realizing that objects exist even when out of sight. That's why peekaboo is so fascinating to infants. As mobility increases, sitting, crawling, walking, so does curiosity. But thinking is still egocentric. The world only exists from their perspective. Stage 2. Pre-operational stage, ages 2 to 7. The pre-operational stage is full of imagination. Children begin symbolic thinking, using words, images, or pretend play to represent real things. A cardboard box can be a spaceship. A drawing of family doesn't need to look realistic. It has symbolic meaning. However, thinking is still intuitive and not logical. If you pour juice into a taller glass, a child may insist there's more juice. They are also still egocentric, believing everyone sees the world exactly as they do. By age 4, curiosity peaks. This is when kids start asking endless why questions, what Piaget called the intuitive age. Stage 3. Concrete operational stage, ages 7 to 11. In the concrete operational stage, children finally begin to use logic, but only for concrete, hands-on problems. They understand conservation, that changing the shape of something doesn't change its amount. They can classify, order, and solve problems systematically. This is also when inductive reasoning develops. If one friend got sick after eating a food, they may conclude that food causes illness. Most importantly, children begin to see from others' perspectives. This is where empathy starts to grow. Stage 4. Formal operational stage, ages 12 and up. Finally, the formal operational stage begins in adolescence. Thinking becomes abstract and hypothetical. Teens can reason about morality, justice, love, and identity. They also develop deductive reasoning, applying general rules to specific situations. For example, all humans are mortal. Socrates is human. Therefore, Socrates is mortal. This stage allows systematic planning and self-reflection, but it also brings self-consciousness. Many teens feel like an imaginary audience is watching and judging them. Piaget's legacy. Jean Piaget showed us that children don't just know less. They think differently at every stage. His theory of cognitive development, from sensoromotor to formal operational, remains one of the most powerful explanations of how human intelligence grows. To recap: sensoromotor, learning through senses and object permanence; pre-operational, imagination and symbolic thinking; concrete operational, logical reasoning and conservation; formal operational, abstract thought and identity. From babies discovering peekaboo to teens questioning life's big ideas, Piaget's stages explain how our minds evolve, one step at a time.